Sitting on a set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Aztecs will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UNLV's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys...
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Reynolds. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Thomas.
Running back the ball carrier. Tackle is made at the 46-yard line.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So San Diego State's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality?
Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Makes the grab. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And the Aztecs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. It's on target and complete. Touchdown, San Diego State. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
With the catch and score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
That's caught. It's Bradley. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
7. UNLV. 0.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll give it to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll run this play from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. They're working that left side. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the grab. It's Adams. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gonna try to get it himself. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
The Aztecs with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's busted. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Lets it fly. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
Looking for a push on 4th down. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the air. He'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Aztecs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. 1st down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground. And now they've gotten another 1st down.
And the Aztecs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Sutton. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Sutton. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Aztecs line it up with a 1st and goal. From the gun. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to USC.
Dropping back, it's Calandria.
We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the ground, it's Thomas. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Fires on the move. Complete in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got a man, it's Thomas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Moving away from pressure. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Fires downfield. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Thomas. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Wants to keep it in the air. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UNLV.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touch, breaks into the open. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Finds a little space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Aztecs are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. to the air on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on third down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got some room, it was over.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Chavez. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Looking for space. It's Sutton.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Aztecs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab past the marker. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Aztecs have it with a first and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Here comes the two-point try. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So they march the ball 41 yards on that drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air, it's Calandria. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here.